What's up guys, I'm back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to go over my favorite chart pattern in the stock market. In this video, you're going to see the chart pattern, obviously, when to enter, when to exit, the stop losses, and then also I'm going to just show you an example of what I did today. This video shouldn't be too long, should be short and sweet, but you should get a great understanding on how to play this chart pattern. I really want to teach people how to master this, because if you can find this chart pattern on any stock, ETF or anything out there, and you do the same thing every single time with this chart pattern, you're bound to win 8 out of 10 times. And the thing is, you're not only going to win, but you're going to master it. So you're going to be able to take maximum profits and minimize your risk with this chart pattern. All right, but let's get into it. So just jump right into it. This is the chart pattern. It's a wedge or a pennant, some might call it. I am in the replay mode because I did take this trade, and I want to show you exactly my brain process and just so you can pick it and all that good stuff. This is a wedge. I like to trade this chart pattern for downside moves, upside moves, and there's things that I'll get into called a rising wedge and a falling wedge as well. I'll get into that in a minute. But this is just a regular wedge. It's moving sideways, it's consolidating. We're making a higher low, lower high. So it's just making one big wedge, and it's getting ready to break out in either direction. So for this trade, I was actually leaning a little bit more bullish because we did have a huge upside move, right? This little pole right here, you can see us move from here straight up, and then we started moving sideways. I'm gonna show you where you want to enter and how you want to enter to get the most confirmation on this trade, so you can maximize your profit and minimize your risk, which everyone loves, right? So what do you want to see is a strong push to the upside and then a retest. So as you can see right here, this is my green zone. I would love for price to come back and retest this zone, because when it comes and retests this zone, it's going to tell you if it respects the breakout or it doesn't respect it and it breaks back down lower and obviously heads to lower lows. But if it does respect, that means this has turned into a support right here, and you're going to want to see a leg higher, something like that. That is the most perfect setup right there if that happens, right? So what you want to see is the pole going up and then it consolidating for the next leg up. We want to see a push with volume to the upside, breaking out of this trend line right here. Let's make this white instead of black. Breaking out of this trend line and to come retest the zone, right? So let's watch price. So we had a strong push, right? We rejected, came back down to the zone of breakout. Let's call that the zone of breakout. It's breaking out of consolidation, breaking out of the trend line. So we want a zone right there. This is typically the best time to enter. Enter calls. And guess what your boy did? He did exactly just that. And as you can see, I alerted in the Discord. Here's a screenshot of that. And then I also posted on Twitter, as you can see right here. So typically when you're playing these chart patterns, you want to have a stop loss under the trend line, but it has to close under the trend line. As you can see here, it's been hugging this trend line, right? You can see it's just hugging it. It's not closing underneath. It's respecting it still, but it's hugging it, right? If you go to the smaller time frames, I bet, oh no, it respected it on the smaller time frames too. It just hugged it the whole time. And honestly, the play is still validated. That's why I never got out for a loss, right? Because right now, technically on my position, I'm probably down like 5%, 10%. But if the chart is still validated, I'm still in. So right now I'm still in. The chart's still validated, never broke under the trend line. And then it also respected it another time. Let's watch it play out a little bit more. There we go. We're having a push up to highs. We're still in. And then comes back down. Bang, 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 and then boom, you have your next leg up. Guys, this is one of the most respectable chart patterns that you could possibly play. It's so easy to play too, because your entries are just off the confirmation. Your exits, this exit was at 182 just because another reason is because that would have been the gap fill, right? On the daily time frame, we had a gap all the way up to 182. So we're filling the gap. That's why I had a really strict price target, which we ended up hitting. But yeah, this is one of my favorite chart setups because it's so easy to play, and it's the same thing almost every time. You have the same amount of risk, you have the same amount of reward, and your risk is a lot smaller than your reward or your potential reward. And that's exactly what you want. Ended up making around, I think, 70% on this play. I made $800 on my Webull account play, and then I took a riskier play by myself. Didn't alert anywhere, but I took a riskier play because I was so confident on this play, and I made another $800 on this as well. So in this example, we have the complete opposite. We have a downward move and then a wedge going to the upside, retesting that previous supply, which was right here. And then what you want to see is it break to the downside like that. That should be your entry, or around here, and then your stop loss should be back above the trend line. That's how you play the complete opposite if you're looking for the downward movement. But these are one of my favorite chart patterns in the stock market. They're so easy because they confirm everything that you need to know about the trade. And yeah, that Amazon play was from today. I hope y'all learned something. If you're in the Discord, I hope you made some money. I know like at least 30 plus people got in on this trade. But yeah, if you want to join the Discord, make sure to go into the description down below and click the little link. It says discord.gg/oasisalerts or wap.com/oasisalerts, either one. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you want more of these, make sure to let me know, and yeah, see y'all next time.